Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere.
Well, my first job was washing dishes, and it was good because I was only 15 and I was able to put gas in my moped. But a job that probably affected me more than any job I had was working with the coroner's office in Orange County doing what's called first call work, where you go out and you pick up people that have died, whether it be a murder scene, a car crash, burning, drowning, natural causes, whatever. But it taught me that life is really short and there's no guarantee for tomorrow. So I chose my career path based on not saving or doing something for future, but for the everyday moment. It took me a while to really find out that I loved to work with my hands and make things. When I was 25, I started my first company, and I had used a product on a surfboard that was a liquid that you would pour on the deck, and it replaced wax. And it was nice, but it gave me a rash. So I had to take it off and put wax back on, and I didn't think that wax was good enough. So I started experimenting with materials, and I found EVA foam, which is what's used for traction pads now, and started making traction for my friends, and then that turned into a business, became the largest traction company in the country, and introduced me to everybody in the surf industry. I got involved in the surf industry with the traction pads originally and knew that it was an industry that I loved. I had a lot of friends, and when the traction company was sold, I was always into weird shoes and flip-flops as a kid. I used to take my bicycle tires and make flip-flops for my friends. So the same thing that the traction pads are made of is what sandals are made of. And I had the factory relations to buy the materials, and I knew all the store owners, and I knew they'd give me a try. So I started building flip-flops and started a company called Sanook, which allowed me to remain in the surf industry. The next thing that happened was I was contacted by Paul Rodriguez, Josh Landon, some other action sports athletes that wanted to start a beer company. So I invested in a startup beer company called St. Archer with them, and in 3 years we sold it to Miller Coors. Currently involved in another beer company in Australia called Balter with Mick Fanning and Parco, Josh Kerr, Bede Durbridge, Sean Ronan, and it's doing extremely well, just going on our third season now. I have a beef jerky business with my ex-partner from Sanook that's located in Las Vegas. I'm involved in a solar flashlight company. I'm involved in a new startup making putters in the golf industry. I'm involved in a company called Vessel that has technology with a bottle cap that can store liquids and deliver those liquids without preservatives to create beverages. And I'm sure there's several more. I just can't remember all of them. I think the key to happiness is to follow your passion. I think God gives all of us something inside that we love and that we're passionate about. And if you can find a way to have that become your career, you'll feel like you never worked a day in your life. And oddly enough, from my experience, the people that have done that create some sort of an energy around what they're doing that other people want to be part of. And by other people wanting to be part of that energy, they've created very successful companies around it.
That's really cool. Like, wow. Jeez. Are you addicted to companies?
I am.
Just give me another one.
I love startups. You know, taking something from nothing
Yeah.
and building it into something is for me what really makes me tick.